Hey guys, Captain Morgan here, Ryan Patrick here at Peak Fitness and Sports Training. Today we're going to talk about the kettlebell shoulder press, one of our favorite exercises for getting people back into some overhead pressing. And there are a couple things I want to iron out for you today to make sure that you're getting as much out of this exercise as you can benefit from. So first, when we approach the kettlebell, too many people are going to grab that handle directly in the middle. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to pull your wrist back into a lot of extension. So hopefully you can see that pretty well, that I've got a nice straight elbow and then at the wrist that's pulling you back. A lot of people as they try to press will complain of some wrist pain. So to make sure that you're getting as much out of the press as you can, injury-free, what we need to do is grab the ear or the corner of the kettlebell. So I tell people, when you approach the kettlebell, you're going to slide your index and thumb to that corner so that when we pick it up, we can actually keep the wrist in a neutral position. This will set the kettlebell at an angle in the hand versus straight across the palm, which is going to pull you back. So the first thing is we've got to take this kettlebell and get it into a good position. Now, unlike a shoulder press with the dumbbell, where a lot of people want to flare their arms out here, we're actually going to start with the kettlebell in tight to your body. So we're going to create a shelf. What that means is you're going to pinch your armpit tight so that we can use your lat on the backside as somewhat of a shelf to hold this kettlebell. Okay? The guys are going to be in a little bit tighter, possibly knuckles under the chin. Girls, because of the girls, you're going to have to stay a little bit wider. But you've got to be careful about going too wide because this is called the broken arm position and it's going to put a lot of unnecessary torque on your shoulder and possibly cause injury. Okay, so now we're set up. As you press, we want to take a side view here because the kettlebell press should not be out. We actually want to keep a nice stiff core, and similar to the push-up, we want our shoulder blade to move around that rib cage. So we're going to press up and back while avoiding any rib flare, extension in the back, or any forward lean and head posture. So I'm going to set up here. Okay, I'm in a half kneel stance, it's just easier to demonstrate. So I've got my glutes tight, my ribs are down, created my shelf. I'm going to press up and back to create that nice tall line here. No forward head posture, I'm not leaning excessively into it, I'm not pressing out. Now, third cue is we want to engage your lats on the way down. So you're going to actively pull that kettlebell down so that we recreate that shelf. Too many people will get here from the start and press like this. And that's not how we want to press with the kettlebells. We want to pull it in tight to your body, use that shelf, create strength from the center out, and press up. Start with those cues in your kettlebell press. If you have trouble reaching overhead, you have popping and clicking, or you can't get fully overhead from the side without any kind of compensation, you need to start with a couple remedial drills. Perhaps kettlebell armbar, perhaps some wall slides to make sure that you've got good range of motion. We find a lot of breathing drills are impaired, a lot of breathing is impaired, a lot of upper chest breathing in people who have stiff shoulders. So that's something else that we can address in a different video. But make sure you've got full range of motion before you're getting overhead. This has been the kettlebell press demonstration.